Kiana, at this point in the story, has gone through so much development as a character, bearing the sins of her past. However, to those in power, she is still a tool to be used. Various organizations have seeked out that godly power she has, but Kiana has sealed it away in herself using her willpower alone. She no longer belongs to the Shiskel organization. She is completely alone. She has tried to do her best to help people and save the world, but it's come at a cost. Her body is becoming more and more infected with the Honkai corruption, and at this rate, she will die in 2 months. But she still continues to be a hero, saving others but hastening her own death. And Mei knows this. She values Kiana, loves her dearly for what she means to her in the past. But she failed to stop Kiana from turning into that monster. She's failed to find her for so long. And when she does finally find her, she's nearly at death's door. After saving an entire city from a huge explosion, Mei, more than anything, wants to save her friend. But someone from Shiskel stands in her way, wanting to capture Kiana for the Overseer's greater plan. Mei would love nothing more than to bring her dear friend back home. But she can't defeat this foe. She's too weak. And she is defeated and left to cry in sorrow at her powerlessness. Skip ahead a few chapters, and Mei finally finds Kiana again, and wants more than nothing for the two of them to just leave this all behind and live out their lives the best they can without endangering Kiana. But Kiana cannot abandon the innocent. She cannot abandon others. She tells Mei no matter what, she will continue to fight. That is her mission. Mei, once again, is too weak, not just in strength, but she cannot convince her dear friend's iron will. And she knows it will lead to Kiana's death. Both of them soon discover a chain reaction of Honkai energy will soon destroy the very area they are in, as well as the citizens and innocent people there. And Kiana has an idea to seal all the Honkai energy into herself to save everybody, which would no doubt result in Kiana's death, a fate Mei wants to avoid at all costs. That is when she gets an offer to join the very organization that Shiskel is fighting against. One that seems to endanger humanity and experiments on humanity with cruel methods, kidnapping innocents and such in the hope of ultimately stopping the Honkai crisis. She is told if she willingly becomes a Hersher and joins their cause, that she can stop the crisis that would cause Kiana to sacrifice herself, knowing if she does join, she has to say goodbye to Bronya and every other friend she has ever known. She will become an enemy to humanity, an enemy of Kiana, but at the least, she can ensure that Kiana will live, and she accepts, becoming the Hersher of Thunder. Of course, when Kiana finds this out, she tries to stop Mei from joining this organization. But just like Mei could not persuade Kiana, Kiana cannot persuade Mei. And thus, they fight. Kiana screaming and begging Mei to stop this, to not do this. Of course, Mei does not want to fight her dearly beloved Kiana, but she knows in order to save her, it must be done. To try to stop her, Kiana even resorts to using the very Herrscher powers sealed away inside of her, which further risks her own lifespan. And Mei has to resort to fighting harder and harder, attempting to knock her out. But when Kiana finally unleashes the Herrscher of Void's powers, and this is the most painful fight in the entire game. It's an epic and great fight, but you won't care about that in the moment. You will end up like Kiana, trying to fight your hardest so Mei won't leave. But Mei is too strong. She overwhelms Kiana. She overwhelms you, the player. She seemingly defeats you rather effortlessly. And then...
まだ終わってない。絶対に行かせないんだから。
Kiana and yourself roar back to life, changing forms to fight your absolute hardest, thus further endangering your own lifespan. But Kiana doesn't care. All she wants is to bring back Mei. They clash. Surges of memories flow through the battle, showing just how precious they are to one another. But Mei cuts even those flashbacks, cementing her iron will to save Kiana. You cannot win this fight. You will be defeated and on the grounds multiple times from how hard this fight is, but Kiana still refuses to give up, no matter how many times you are beaten down. One last clash is had. You mash that button as hard as you can, and it seems you may actually do it. You may actually be able to stop. But you can't stop it.
キアナちゃんはいつもこう体がボロボロなのに無理やりに笑う。あなたは私をみんなを助けてくれた。なのに一人で全てを背負おうとする。自分の命をも犠牲にして。
メイ先輩、それは私の使命だから。
世界を救いたいなんてそんなの分かってる。
メイ先輩、
どう耐えればいいっていうの。
メイ先輩、ダメ。
私にとってこの世界なんかよりもキアナちゃんの方がずっと大事よ。あの日、あなたは私に手を差し伸べてくれた。その手を掴んだ時から私の運命は変わった。 私の人生の中で一番大事な人。もしあなたを助けることが罪なら、その罪は私が背負う。さようなら、キアナちゃん。
After I saw this, I utterly broke down on stream, crying harder than I ever had in any video game I had streamed up to that point, because it was so tragic, but it was also so beautifully written. You could not blame Mei for her choice. She fell into darkness to save the one she loved from losing her life in pursuit of saving the world. And there is something beautiful about that.